Hey there, in this video we are talking all about how to create the perfect wedding day timeline, and I've created a free template tool to help you get it all organized. As a wedding photographer, I work really closely with my couples to make sure that they have enough time on the wedding day to get all of the portraits that they want, and I've even built out full timelines for some of my brides. So let's get started. So the biggest decision to make is whether or not you'll be sharing a first look on your wedding day. This is going to affect the timeline most and how it's going to flow and what the order will be. And in the templates, I've created both one with the first look and one without the first look. So without a first look, you'll be squeezing in all of your photography during the cocktail hour, and if you decide to share a first look, we get to take care of most of your photography before the ceremony even begins. So let's start with some general tips for creating your timeline. First of all, you want to make sure that you give extra time pretty much everywhere. One of the categories that I give a lot of extra time in is getting in your dress. And you would think that this would take maybe 5 minutes, but you really never know what's going to happen. At the last wedding we just shot over the weekend, one of the bridesmaids' dresses completely busted and had to be re-sewn. So I usually give about 30 to 40 minutes for getting in the dress, plus that gives more time for pictures. Tip number 2 is to put your maid of honor or one of your bridesmaids in charge of keeping an eye on the timeline. This doesn't have to be super strict because you've given so much ample time that it's okay if something gets a little bit off, but you just want to have someone in charge of keeping track and making sure that you're pretty close to your timeline. Tip number 3 is to create a family formal shot list with everyone's names and titles. This is going to help move along the family formals quickly and efficiently, and I have all of my couples do this for me so that on the wedding day, Dustin and I can just go through the list and make sure that we're sticking to the timeline. Also, I would make sure to have an usher or someone in your family who can help guide everyone to family pictures after the ceremony to make sure that you don't get off track. So I want to walk you through the free template that I created. I used a website called Trello, so let's go into my computer and I will walk you through everything. Okay, so now we are inside my computer. This is the Trello board that I've created for you guys. If you haven't used Trello before, it is basically just a way to organize everything on your computer, and I really love it. So in the first column on the left, you'll see just a few timeline tips that I've put together, and this will help you in each category kind of figure out how much time to dedicate to each category. And all of these are kind of from the perspective of a photographer and getting all of the portraits that you want to have for your wedding day. I would do a separate getting ready schedule for the morning for hair and makeup, just because that is really something only your bridesmaids need to know and everyone in the getting ready room needs to know. So I would do that separately. And then I did 2 different lists with a first look and a no first look. So I'll walk through the one that has a first look just so you can kind of get an idea of how the timeline goes. So this is based on a 5:30 ceremony, and that's where you're going to start your timeline, is based on the ceremony time. So in Trello, each of these are called cards, and you can just click add a card and then type in exactly what is going to happen at that time. Hit enter and it'll be there. These cards you can move around, so if you want to switch out the order of something, you can do that really easily. And in each card, you can click on it and provide more details here. So it's really helpful for everyone to see exactly what's going on, and then you can just simply print that out and have more details. You can also download the app and then share it with people that way. So it's just a really nice way to organize everything, and I've created 2 samples here. So I hope you found this helpful. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up and hit subscribe if you want to see more videos just like this. And be sure to leave a comment below. Let me know if you like Trello and if you're going to use it for any more of your wedding planning. And I will see you guys in the next video.
Well, that was the take.
Good? Oh.
Well, creating the perfect, and at the end it's like cash.
That they want. It's not funny. Okay, but that's just kidding. First of all, make